Las Vegas, the city of pleasure, corruption, and gambling, home to the most massive casinos in the world. These casinos have one goal: to drain people's money by any means necessary. Countless lives have been ruined in this city. Every casino here has sophisticated surveillance and security systems, sometimes even more advanced than those of governments and banks. All these systems serve one purpose: to prevent fraud and ensure the casino maximizes its profits. But one man would defy the entire city, breach every security measure, and become the greatest counterfeiter in gambling history. Our story today revolves around gambling. Not only is gambling one of the gravest sins in Islam, but the gambling industry is also one of the most evil in the world. Pure, absolute evil. Casinos and their owners have one goal in life: to amass as much wealth as possible, even if it means destroying lives. Honestly, when someone tries to steal from them, scam them, or outsmart them, you almost find yourself rooting for that person. Even though, of course, that person has their own issues. And that's exactly who we'll meet in today's story. Eric Murakawa, an American of Japanese descent. In the year 2000, Murakawa moved to Las Vegas, the gambling capital of America, and well, some might even say, the world. But you see, his goal wasn't to gamble. He moved there to work in construction, as he was a builder. At that time, Las Vegas was booming. Hotels, casinos, and tourist attractions were expanding rapidly. There were huge opportunities in construction, and as demand grew, Murakawa decided to start his own small contracting company. He hired workers, took on projects, and for a while things were going pretty well. Then in 2004, everything changed. The real estate and construction market in Las Vegas took a massive hit. Demand collapsed, companies began shutting down, and, well, Murakawa's business struggled. They could barely find enough work to cover expenses, let alone support their families. They took loans, worked in distant locations, anything they could do to survive. One day, while driving home from work with his friend Jeremy Lewis, Murakawa saw a billboard for a casino. It read, next to it was a large, colorful casino chip with printed on it. Casino chips. These are the tokens gamblers use instead of cash. You exchange real money for them at the casino, play with them, and then, if you're lucky, cash them back out. Each casino has its own unique chip designs, colors, and security features. Murakawa turned to Jeremy and asked. Jeremy thought for a moment. Look at our situation. We're barely scraping by, drowning in debt. I keep thinking of ways to make money, some of them wrong, but at this point I'm willing to try anything. Wait, you're saying we should make fake casino chips? They're thieves anyway. Maybe they deserve to be stolen from. Jeremy didn't need convincing. He was ready to dive back into crime. Their first step was research. They bought real chips from multiple casinos, took them to Murakawa's garage workshop, and dissected them. Casino chips aren't simple plastic. They're made from a mix of clay, ceramic, acrylic, and even metal, compressed under high heat and pressure. Replicating them without industrial machines seemed impossible. But Murakawa was a craftsman. He experimented with materials, adjusting weights and textures until the fake's real. The biggest problem? The sound. Real chips had a hollow plastic when dropped. Their fakes sounded heavy, like stones. No matter how close they got, that flaw remained. After failing to make perfect replicas, Murakawa had a new idea. They started with $1 chips from the Green Ranch Casino, an old, well-known resort. Using boiling water, they carefully peeled off the center decal, the $1 label. Then, they repainted the chip to look like a $100 chip, matching colors, patterns, and even the glossy finish. For the final touch, they scanned a real $100 chip's design, printed it on special plastic paper, and glued it onto their modified chip. Visually, it was flawless. Now their fakes could pass casual inspection. Nervous but determined, they took 3 fake $100 chips to the Green Ranch. Murakawa was too anxious to try, so Jeremy went in alone. Drive! Drive! Once they were safely away, he showed Murakawa the money. Both were ecstatic. They refined their process. Each fake took just 10 minutes to make. For 3 months, they lived like kings. Murakawa's wife noticed their sudden wealth but bought his excuse. Business is good. Then, disaster struck. He bragged to a woman about their scheme. She blackmailed them, demanding $10,000 to stay silent. On April 1st, 2005, agents raided Murakawa's home, catching him mid-counterfeit. At trial, Murakawa's lawyer argued brilliantly. Though charged with 6 counts, he got 5 years probation and community service, no prison. Why? After his arrest, casinos revolutionized chip security, embedding RFID microchips to prevent forgery. The money was easy, but it wasn't worth risking my family's future. And so ends the story of the man who scammed Las Vegas and got away with it. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more. Check out these other thrilling tales, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.